Okay, guys, since one of you guys said that you like me with my videos doing my theme song, so we're gonna do a theme song that we all made up, all of us. So here we go. So we react to everything Disney favor. No matter what it is, Ducktales or horror related.
As long as it was made by Disney. That is what we do to you guys. We react to those ones that you want us to react to. As long as Disney was made by Disney. So deal with it. And don't worry, we will be on there soon.
So be happy that we will react to it. That is our theme song. Yeah. Any words from Zolly? Well, good idea. Bye-bye. So that's our theme song, guys. Hi, everybody. Downer here. And Zolly. Be just go there. While I take my nap. So, this episode of Ducktales, episode 5 of season 1, is about Scrooge trying to teach Louie about hard work while Dewey and Webby go through the archives to find out more about Della. So, Scrooge shows Louie his number 1 dime, and then he gets called into a meeting where he explains to Huey after Gyros comes into the meeting and asks him to have one of his next inventions approved. The buzzards explain to him that a lot of his inventions go evil, and so they don't trust him, and so they say to him, no, you cannot have this invention, which is basically a little 50 light bulb robot thingy. So one of your problems could basically do anything. So Louie gets a little bored of the meeting and gets a soda and run the soda machine. He has $1, but the soda costs $1.10. So he goes and takes Scrooge's number 1 dime and puts it in the machine. He heads back and finds out that his number 1 dime is the reason why he came to America, because he was able to afford to go to America by getting the dime from shiny somebody's shoes, and he got the reward of a dime. If only you could go to different countries that cheap nowadays. But it inspired him to build a factory and stuff like that, basically. So that's why he keeps the time so precious to him. And in its own personal spot. So, once this is going on, Dewey and Webby are both in archives looking for information about his mom. They have to deal with the librarian, Westfoss, I think her name is. And he tries to test them, but they keep on throwing books at her. Eventually, he grabbed the right book that has the information about what Della, but it's just like one number of Dewey's dental system. And basically they had to put the books back in order to find it. And they find a room with a bunch of stuff, and they figure out that Della maybe had stolen something called the Spear of Celine. from Scrooge. So that makes it look like Della's a traitor. And so Louie has to go and look for the dime after it gets out of the soda machine. It gets taken to all the money goes in the factory after it gets taken out of the soda machine. Before it gets recycled and go to somewhere else. So he asks Gyro for help, and he tells him, I am Scrooge's nephew, so I could probably help you get reproved by this. So, yep. And they go and look at the dead bulb. And so again, gets to his power and starts taking the machine apart and tries to take over the machine. So it becomes evil! And Gyro figures out, oh crap, it goes him on the evil list. And so him and Louie has to stop the machine, and he figures out the reason why this bulb's is because it's a 75 bulb that has too much power, so he has to switch the light bulb for a 55 light bulb. So it starts listening to its master instead of taking it by its money. No, so Louie, before the meeting gets done with Scrooge and the buzzards about causing costs. And so basically Scrooge says if you want to keep all the employees from getting friends on you, you better keep them all. Let's keep them out of my... The buzzard says, okay, let's keep them out of our office. So he gets out in time and figures out that nothing happened to the dime. Instead, he gets it to him, and Scrooge tells him, I keep the dime on me so nothing bad happens to it. So he basically did all that work for nothing. But it did show him that hard day work comes with value. So, yep. Let's see what... And eventually, I guess Gyro's supposed to be a robot. I don't remember that, like, mounted up in anything in the future, but... So, yep. This episode was okay. It's still important because it does get them the idea to go and look more about the spirit of Selena that they cannot tell anybody because their mom might be a traitor. So Webby and Dewey have to keep this away from Huey and Louie and me and Scrooge. So yeah, this was an okay episode. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So Martha and me are gonna go watch. So Martha's gonna go watch Space Jam. She has not decided if she's gonna put this one up first or later. So bye bye guys. Bye. Oh wait, I'm asleep. Bye.
$1.10? Who keeps dimes on them anymore? Oh, sweet! Scrooge has an emergency dime. I'll pay you back later.
But how do you justify spending $5,000 on a velvet pillow for a dime?
That dime deserves its own velvet pillow. It's my #1 dime. The first dime I ever earned. I was a young shoe shine in Glasgow when a man came in, his boots cemented in mud. I worked and worked until those boots sparkled. In return, he gave me an American dime. That dime inspired me to move to America and find my fortune. It means more to me than every bit of bullion in my money bin.
I gotta go.